When I talked about how I found it really icky that Slade from the Real Housewives of Orange County gets involved in the women's drama, I got a few people saying that Slade's being talked about so he should be able to defend himself. And while I understand the sentiment, I want to refer everyone to the Real Housewives of Orange County after show. In the after show, the women are talking about if the men should get involved in the women's drama. Here's what Gretchen and Jen had to say about it.
And by the way, the only thing that's so silly about that whole comment, is there any friend group you know that none of the girls ever talk about their partners or their life or what's going on at home? Like, that is just part of any friend group. You're going to have conversations about your husband or what's going on at home or your kids or whatever. So for them to be like so shocked, like, why is Slade involved? It's like, because it's part of my life.
You said his name 37 times,
exactly.
so he's involved.
So first, yes, everyone has the right to defend themselves. And yes, of course, every housewife is going to bring up her family and her husband because, again, that's part of their lives. And they're being paid to be on a show to share their lives. But there's a difference between a housewife sharing her husband and her husband getting involved in the drama deeply. And by deeply, this is what I mean.
Anytime I talked to Gretchen on the phone, it would be on speaker, and he would always put his 2 cents when I thought I was just talking to Gretchen. And when Gretchen and I were still friendly, he would call Matt from his phone and say, hey, Gretchen wants to talk to Katie. And then Matt would be like, well, why are you calling my phone? So I would talk to Gretchen on Matt's phone, and she would talk to me on Slade's phone.
This is what I mean by Slade getting too much involved in the drama. And again, let's not forget that he's the one who brought up that Tamra affair rumor on camera. If Slade didn't want to get involved in the drama, he should have just never said anything. Let's not forget that Vicki Gunvalson said that when they were filming Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, that Slade was calling to try and get Gretchen involved in storylines. And honestly, if Slade and Gretchen just kind of owned it, I would have much more respect for it. Like, yeah, you want to get involved in the drama. You want the paycheck. You want to stay on Bravo Real Housewives. Look, we've seen people on the show do way worse than that. But honestly, I think the biggest disappointment in this whole Katie and Gretchen thing is Jen. She is standing so solidly behind Gretchen that she has left Katie in the dust. And here's the thing. You have women like Heather Dubrow who are able to be friends with basically everyone. We see Heather calling out Tamra while also being friends with her and being friends with Gretchen. Especially when Jen knows how it feels to be on the outs with everyone and kind of be the oddball out. And it seems like her and Katie were very, very close.